Hi, my name is Akwasi Ogunbor, and I'm a student at Xavier University of Louisiana. I'm a chemistry pre-med major, and I'm a rising junior. The thing that I really like about Xavier University is the fact that we have really small classrooms, meaning that we have a max of maybe 30 students, and I've had a class that had 7 students actually. So I feel like the most effective teaching method is PowerPoints. I've had a professor for organic chemistry that made PowerPoints but actually did examples within her presentation. She used the classroom to interact. She would bring her model kit to class to show us that these chemicals move in this certain way or these bonds are able to move in this certain way.
Last semester, I took organic chemistry, and I found that one of the most effective ways to teach a class was how my organic chemistry professor did it. He would give the students a laser pointer, and we would have to interactively do the organic chemistry problems on the board. We would have to draw arrows from each molecule so that we would understand how each mechanism worked. And if we did it correctly, he would give us a piece of candy. And we would have to pass the laser pointer and the bag of candy around the room so that each student got to try out a mechanism, and we learned in the end how to do each mechanism, and I found it to be really
A good
beneficial.
teacher is very well prepared for their class with a good syllabus, which they follow. A good teacher is engaging, lets their natural passion for the subject shine through to students, infecting students with interest for the material. A good teacher doesn't rely on their PowerPoints as a crutch, but instead has streamlined, visually oriented. A good teacher also doesn't come off as overly academic about their subject, meaning they're not too know-it-all-ish about it. Sure.
Also, another thing is a professor being approachable. I encountered a professor that, for physics, that she didn't put grades online. Whenever you went to her office hours, she almost seemed like she didn't really feel like talking to you, like you're a burden. Being passionate is another thing. The fact that you feel like you love to come to class, that the students see that you love to come to class and teach them.
Was really engaging, really passionate, extremely knowledgeable. You really felt comfortable asking questions, even questions that might be perceived as stupid questions. Being very accessible for office hours, by having extra review sessions, and by being really good lecturers.
I'm currently a film and art major, and I am an upcoming senior. One of my favorite things about Loyola professors are that there are a lot of passionate, really passionate professors, and that's really helpful because they actually care about your education, which makes us as students want to participate in class and learn more. One professor in particular I can remember was really effective with PowerPoints, surprisingly, because he didn't just read verbatim from PowerPoints. He used PowerPoints to initiate conversations within class. He had group discussions from the topics presented on the PowerPoint, and he used even anonymous poll questions where the whole class participated. And it made the class more engaging. What I really like about Loyola is that the classes are really small, like how it is in high school and middle school and whatnot. The max size is about like 30 people, and it just makes learning more intimate, and actually like the professors will know your names. It's not like bigger colleges where it's 100, 200 people and no one knows each other or no one knows the professor. I feel like the relationship between you and the professor is really important, and it can help you become a better student and actually perform better in class. They will take the time to actually meet up with you and talk to you if you have any issues with class or outside things that are affecting your learning. And I know from personal experience, I've had meetings with professors, and it really helped me perform better in school afterwards.
Support, a lot of peer support, teacher support.
I would say finding a group of girls that we all like in the same stages, like in the same classes. Finding a group that we can all like help each other out and remind each other of due dates and talk about assignments and stuff.
The teachers were helpful. I mean, all the things that they taught me. The program is just this laid out pretty well. It's laid out really well, and it's really student friendly.
Honestly, like communication with my professors is a big thing for me that helps, as well as notes depending on the class. Notes help.
I mean, I didn't really face any issues. The only thing that I really think I faced was just having to study harder. I guess just for the transition from high school to college, that was pretty much the only thing.
Just getting certain classes.
Like the times?
Yeah,
for that?
times.
Okay.
If the classes themselves were scheduled better, because I work full time, and because of one of my classes, I cannot work on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if there were more options.
Maybe schedule having more options for each class, not just you can only take this class on this day at this time. Maybe having, I mean, I know because of budget cuts it might not be possible, but having more options for classes instead of this is all you can take, so you have to take it.
I think field experience is important. I feel like I learn, like I get a better, rather than doing so many assignments about it, I would rather be in the field. So I guess maybe accommodate more. Some teachers like allow you class time to go. I would say more of that, like using class time to get the field experience in. Some teachers do that, and I think that's really helpful.
I guess more one-on-one time. More one-on-one time, make themselves available. I mean, they have the office hours, but just more hands-on type things,
I just think communication is a big thing. So really communicate with your students would be good.
Because most of them are very understanding that we have other schedules and a life outside of school. So I think they're pretty supportive.